happening here, but it doesn't matter. I want to dance. So what I'd like to do is call up a few of my friends. I'd like to call Clarence Nelson.
Our graduation's a little bit.
Yeah, for me. All right, so bear with us just a second.
Man sitting behind me is the superintendent of schools.
Wait a second, we're not done yet because I think we should have the whole class of 2009 join us.
Now, I got to tell you something. All that started out of this, and I'm bringing this to a close here. After being there 3 years, I started to let a little bit of me out. Okay, before I was the new sheriff in town, doing all that sort of stuff, and I couldn't show a lot of glimpses of who I really am. I'm really a goofball. I'm not really a mean sheriff and all this sort of stuff. I can play the part very well, though. And prom that year, I decided to dance. Okay, but if I dance, I only dance to 80s. And it's got to be stuff like Flock of Seagulls or and so as the teachers do that, they made sure they played the Flock of Seagulls song for me. I went out there and the kids were, whoa, and graduation that year, one of the kids in her speech mentioned, before I get up to talk, mentioned that I danced at prom. This woman even danced at prom this year. And so when I got up to speak, at that church, the kids were sitting down here. Okay, the seniors were, as opposed to this one behind me. And as I started talking, a couple of kids are whispering to me. They're saying, "This is what I'm dancing for. This is what I'm dancing for." And I stopped what I'm doing. I stopped in the middle of my speech and I said, I need to tell everyone. I got seniors down here talking to me about dancing. And they went, yeah. And they started going, come on, it's my dance. I said, guys, my bosses are here. I got my assistant superintendent over there. I got my board member back here. They're like, come on, dance. So I did this little dance. And they went, ah.
What was that dance?
Oh, this is what we've grown to, right? This is what we've grown to. Because the first one was nothing more than just doing a little bit thing like this, right?
We got a dimension.
I got to tell you something. By the next year, what was funny was you ever been told that if you ignore something, it'll go away, right? I just thought it was going to go away. In August of that next year, I had a group of seniors who met with me before school started. They came to the school. They said, Mr. Rowe, we need to see you. And I said, oh, crap, what's going on, all right? I figured something bad happened. They said, no, nothing's wrong. We just want to know what dance we're going to do this year. Yeah, we want you to dance at our graduation. I said, guys, that's supposed to not happen again, all right? I said, what? They said, no, you've got to dance this year. So they gave me the prime opportunity because at prom that year, somebody saw me dancing and they commented to their teacher that I was doing 60s dances. And so after my speech, I said, look, guys, I got to explain something. I was doing 80s dances. And so then I did a little bitty thing. The next year, I had another group of seniors going, Mr. Miletto, what are you going to do at graduation this year? I'm like, guys, this is supposed to go away, all right? So then that year, what it was it's gotten bigger and bigger every year. And what we ended up doing one year was the band had constantly been trying to teach me how to do the Superman part of Soldier Boy. And so I do that up there on the stage. And then for this one, the valedictorian, she's the young lady who's up there with me. And Clarence is the drum major from the band. And she said, I really want to do something because once again in August she came with a whole group of kids and she said, what are we going to do for dancing at graduation? And I said, guys, this is really not supposed to keep going on. And they said, no, we got to do something. She said, I want to be like High School Musical where everybody's dancing. And so we made it happen. And what was funny was to hear the adults say afterwards, I was getting seasick, the red. I got kids now talking to me about what are we going to do this year? And I said, guys, I don't know. So relationships is what it's all about. I thank you for the opportunity. Swag.
some armbands, you see, if I come on, and some other little pieces like the E4 on stickers or the cards, and no balls. No balls. So each of those, take this one for everybody, and thank you. Also, I wanted to ask you one thing. Where's that cup? I'm going to give you this award in a minute. It's just a if you saw his office, you might want to meet sometime. Meet this man on his turf. I'm going to open up a can. Unbelievable. Unbelievable just to be in his office. I don't care. He could walk out. I just want to stay in his office. And one of the reasons why are lots of the playful things. Is the cup there? No cup. Okay. Cup. I'm as real as I am, you know. Tell them about this and then just be patient. We're going to keep the day going. Just kind of.
One of the things, it's hard being a teacher in our school. And it is because the kids exhaust you, right? And you have to constantly figure out how to get yourself going again, recharge batteries, all that type of thing. And so one of the things to try and help the teachers deal with that is we came up with the idea of giving them, letting them give each other something and say something nice about each other. Right? I stole this idea from another elementary school. I'd like to see my ideas from elementary school. And except they didn't do it this way. But my little spin on it is this: we're cardinals. So what I told the faculty is, I'd like everyone to give each other the bird. In a good way. And so what we do is we have, at our faculty meetings every other month, we have a partner meeting where I'll say, okay, who wants to give somebody the bird? And what they'll do is they'll raise their hand and they'll say, I want to say something about so-and-so. And they'll say something nice about one of their colleagues. And what's really cool is that, so then I'll throw that colleague one of these birds, then it starts an avalanche because people want to say nice things about people. And that's what that's all about. And one of the other things, let me do this thing real quick, because one of the other things I